beautiful people, and welcome to this week's weekly vlog. It is currently Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday. And Monday was a good day, but Tuesday and Wednesday have not been the best days. So I have had a migraine and sickness and just felt generally rubbish for the last day and a half, 2 days. Woke up with a migraine yesterday morning about 3:30, took some painkillers, went back to sleep, felt worse when I woke back up, so that was not great. Then I've just slept for a day and a half and I feel a little bit more human. About 1 o'clock this afternoon I started to feel like almost back to normal, and then like my headache is starting to like peter back in, which is not great. And it's a bit of a tough one because I can't really like watch TV or like read hugely or like do very much, because with a headache it's just annoying to do anything with the light, so that's been a little bit of a pain. So it's not been a great start to the week, but I do have some reading updates for you. So I finished A Quiet Tenant by Clements. Their last name begins with M, I can't remember. I gave it 3 stars. I really liked the build up and the whole kidnapping, and that sounds like a really bizarre sentence, but I really liked the storyline and where it was going and the tension that was building, and you genuinely felt the fear for the main character of whether she was going to escape or not. The ending, however, I was not a fan of that. I felt like the ending was so rushed and it was just so anticlimactic, and I was just really disappointed by the end of it. So it became a little 3-star for me, which is not a terrible rating, but I was not a massive fan. And then I started Crown of Midnight. I am about 30% of the way through that and I'm really enjoying it. I know I said that I was going to read Throne of Glass and then read a book in between and then go to Crown of Midnight, but I read 4 books in between and now I'm on Crown of Midnight. So yeah, I am currently reading Crown of Midnight, and I'll probably do the same again where I'll like break in between, but we'll see how Crown of Midnight ends because that might change for me. So reading wise this week, as long as my headache buggers off, I do plan on finishing Crown of Midnight and maybe starting something else, but I'm just not sure what I'm in the mood for. And at this moment in time with this annoying head, I can't really sort of guess that just now, so here we are. Zygmias, do you just want attention just now? Is that what it is? Yes? You say you're wet because you've just went up against the tap. Lovely. But yeah, I just wanted to pop on and say welcome to this week's vlog. We have started watching the Fallout TV show. There was like a small clip of it at the beginning of the vlog. Really enjoying it. I loved Fallout 3, like I binged that game. Wasn't a massive fan of Fallout New Vegas or Fallout 4, but I didn't play a huge amount of Fallout 4, but I think that's just because my love lies with Fallout 3. But from what I've seen of the first episode, I think they've done a pretty good job, but I have seen like very mixed reviews, but I'm just going in with it with an open mind, and from what I've seen, I enjoyed it. So Daniel and I are watching that like an episode at a time. So yeah, that's been really good, and that's all the updates I really have for just now. So let's just see where the week takes us, shall we?
Hello my beautiful people, happy Friday. It is Friday. How is it Friday already? It is about 6:20. I have not brushed my hair. I'm back to that stage of my life where I'm just not brushing my hair. If you've been here for a while, you'll remember that people used to joke at the fact that I just didn't brush my hair. But anyway, yeah, so it's Friday night. We've been watching Fallout, like an episode a night. Last night we pushed 2 episodes. I'm feeling a lot better, but I have like a really funny tummy today. I don't know what's going on with it. No idea. But yeah, we have just ordered a McDonald's because that's obviously what you do when you don't feel well, apparently. But you know when you just need something like greasy and like not very good for you? Well, that's pretty much what I needed. So yeah, so that is on its way currently, and then we're going to watch some episodes of Fallout, and then I am going to hopefully get a little bit of Crown of Midnight read. I think I told you guys the other day that I was like 30% of the way through. I think I'm only about 30% of the way through now, and I have been reading it. So yeah, I might have told a little lie, but not on purpose. It wasn't intentional. If you hear slurping noises, by the way, that's Nasa eating his dinner. But yeah, so we're away to have a McDonald's and watch an episode of Fallout, and then going to read, and then it is now the weekend. So yeah, it's been a bit of a stressful week. Daniel's car is still sick. It has been to the garage for the second time this week, and they have not been able to figure out what was wrong with it. So this is a fun process. Not. And it's just costing more and more money, which is not great. But hopefully we can get it fixed. I don't really know what happens if we can't. So yeah, and Daniel needs a car for his job. But anyways, I am going to go. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, so I am going to go now. Hello, my beautiful people. Happy Saturday. Is it Saturday now, Spons? Nasa doesn't care. It's 5:15 on Saturday. So far today, I got woken up by Holly to go to Tesco at like, I don't even know what time that was, but basically went to Tesco because I needed to get cat litter anyway. So went to Tesco. Daniel was working, came home, didn't really do a huge amount, and then picked up my book. I've read for 3 hours today, and I'm 84% of the way through Throne of Glass. Not Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight. And I'm absolutely loving it. It's just so fast paced when it gets to kind of like this part of her like Sarah J Maas's books. So I'm gonna finish this tonight because it says I've only got an hour and 20 minutes left. So I will finish Crown of Midnight. But yeah, very fast paced, really enjoying it. Really surprised by something that happened, but obviously not going to share it because that would be a spoiler for anyone that's not read it. Reading plan wise afterwards, I don't really know what I'm in the mood for. I don't know if I'm going to go to Heir of Fire next. I'm pretty sure it's Heir of Fire next. And then, because I'm sure I've discussed it before, the order I'm reading it in is Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, Heir of Fire, Assassin's Blade, and then going on to Queen of Shadows, Empire of Storms, Tower of Dawn? No. And then Kingdom of Ash? I'm not really sure. I've just looked at Daniel's bookcases and realised that they're not actually in the right order, so I've just pulled all of the titles and tried to merge them together. But yeah, I'm reading Assassin's Blade 4th in the series. But yeah, I feel like I need like something quick and short in between Heir of Fire, because I don't want to end up wrapped up so into this world and then end up slumping. So I'm trying really hard to like break it up. But when I read Throne of Glass, I did break that up quite a lot by reading 4 books in between that and Crown of Midnight. But I'm definitely enjoying Crown of Midnight more. Throne of Glass I've read twice, and fair enough, the second time I enjoyed it a lot more, but it was still not my favourite. It wasn't like a 5-star, whereas Crown of Midnight sitting at like a strong 4.5, and I've heard that this is like a bit cliffhangery at the end, so it's probably going to make me want to pick up Heir of Fire immediately, and I'm not sure how many pages Heir of Fire has on the Kindle, but I remember it being, well, looking at it, it's a slightly chunkier book, so I'm reckoning about 470 pages maybe. So yeah, it's not an easy just reading a day type one, but I have read the majority of Crown of Midnight today, kind of, because I started on like 27% and I'm on 84%, so stranger things have happened. But yes, I am going to go and continue reading that. We are having fajitas for dinner. I am rubbish at making fajitas, so Daniel is on dinner duty tonight, which I'm quite excited about. It means like a day off. I mean, I had a day off yesterday as well because we had a McDonald's. Can I just say that the McDelivery app thing, we have had 2 orders, one after the other, like not like a day after another, but like 2 deliveries over the space of a period of time where they've forgotten something of Daniel's, and it is so difficult to contact them, and like you just can't contact them to say that they've forgotten something. So they're just making all this money from stuff that we're not even getting. So that's infuriating. Rant over about that, first world problems. But yeah, I'm gonna go and read, and I will let you know my final thoughts. Well, not spoilery thoughts, but my final rating of Crown of Midnight. I've just finished Crown of Midnight and I am going to give it 4.5 stars. I did enjoy it a lot more than Throne of Glass. I felt like it was going to be like a cliffhanger at the end. I mean, it did throw a bit of information at you, but I kind of thought that that's where it was going, so I don't know if people just didn't see that that's where that was going, or I don't know. I was just really expecting it to pack a punch at the end, but it didn't. So yeah, I have finished that. I think that's my 16th book of the year done, which isn't great. I'm quite behind with my goal for this year, but obviously goals and things, reading is meant to be fun. It's not a race. But yeah, I am 2 books down of the Throne of Glass series, which is cool because I wanted to read the whole series this year. So I've still got, 6 or 7 of them to go? I can't remember. But I am going to read something else in between. I just don't know what that is going to be. I've got a funny feeling I want to read God Killer. I've queued that up on my Kindle and I think it's quite a short one. So I think I might read God Killer and I could probably read it tomorrow because I think it's just over 200 pages or so. So I'm going to see, but in the morning I might change my mind and pick up a totally different book. But it is now currently 25 to 10. So I'm going to put TV on in bed, got the electric blanket on, and I'm going to have an early night because I'm really tired. Frankie and Morty are just sitting here sleeping on my side of the sofa. So I've had to move myself because my usual seat is the corner of the L. But I'm like over in Daniel's territory. But Daniel's not currently here. He's playing Xbox in the spare room. So yeah, it has been a really successful reading day. I've read for like 4.5 hours today. Awesome. Love it. So another book down. And I will see you all in the morning. Oh, on another note, fajitas were delicious. And we finished the Fallout TV series and absolutely loved it. Heard a lot of mixed reviews, a lot of people saying that they weren't like a fan of it. I loved it for what it was. I thought it was really well done. And I'm really sad that we now need to wait for another series of it because you can't just end it like that. But yeah, that is all of my updates. I'll see you in the morning. Hello, my beautiful people. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, NASA. It's 10 to 7. And I've not vlogged until just now. I've also not read today. I've had a day of just sitting in front of the TV and cleaning and catching up with the rest of the washing for the week. Hey, Ziggs. So yeah, it's not been that exciting. I was going to start possibly God Killer tonight, but I don't know if I'm in the mood for that. I think that I'm just going to keep watching TV. It's been really nice just kind of chilling and not using my brain too much. So yeah, I'm going to end the vlog here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this week's vlog. Finished Crown of Midnight, which I was very pleased about. Read the majority of that yesterday. But yeah, next week plan-wise, I don't really know what's in store for the week. Hopefully I'm feeling better and I don't feel as rubbish as I have done this week. But we will just have to wait and see. You never know with autoimmunes. Just things come out of left field and you just have no idea. Daniel is away to football. I am not playing football this week. I think they are still one person down, I'm not sure. But yeah, I am not participating. I really hurt my knee last week and it's not the best. So I'm trying not to do too much with it. But I mean, of course there was going to be an injury. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog and I will see you all next week. Same time, same place. This one has been a short and sweet one, but hopefully next week's will be a little bit longer. If you have made it this far, the last thing I'll say, if you've made it this far, pop a little cat emoji down in the comments below. And thank you if you've made it this far. I will see you all next time. Bye!